Okay, so what I want to do, I found this image that I felt like looked like it would be Jonathan Green-ish. And this was actually a photo that my husband took. But you can look up images online that you would think would be like everyday, like ordinary life in our community, and trying to make it look Jonathan Greenish. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to go through and kind of draw the stick figure within the images that we see. So first I'm going to decide where the spine is. So here's the spine in this one. Okay. Then I'm going to see where the shoulders are. Kind of draw the shape of the head. Then I'm going to try to draw where the hand is and the arms. Just, just the stick figure that you see there. The waist is about right here. Okay, legs. All right, over here I'm going to go through and draw the spine. Like you can see the spine is coming out back here. You need to decide which leg is really holding the weight, and I think it's that back leg. This is this leg coming in. Here's the shoulders that go at an angle. That goes down to the elbow. This goes down. Here's the arm, hand. Okay. The neck comes up right here. He's got a side view of his head. All right, then I'm going to maybe draw like a cylinder shape. Then here's the hips and the legs. This has kind of a skinny cylinder shape. Here's the hips and the legs. So if I put this closer to, you can see what I did. Okay. I just need to do that to be able to see what I'm drawing. Also, I'm going to draw this boat too, and I'm going to draw it bigger, but I want you to look at this like I'm looking at this as kind of a cube that goes back. And then here's like another kind of cube or triangle, sort of. Just break it down into basic forms and shapes to help you. Okay. Now, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to blow this up. Okay. I would like my boat to be pretty big. Okay. So I'm going to draw my boat first. This is going to come down. I'm just going to get the main shape in there. I'm going to look in. I'm going to put this right here. Okay. So you can see what I'm doing. So I've got the main shape in there. Now I want to do the boat motor. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay, so this right here, if I were to put both my pinkies together, the thickness of the boat, back end of the boat is about 1 pinky. So I'm going to do about 2 pinkies out. Here's the thickness of my boat. And I'm going to draw this shape that I see coming down. And I see the other side of this right here. And it's going down like that. Kind of like that. And then there's some more stuff going on right here that I'll have to take time on doing it, okay? So here's my... Y'all are having a hard time seeing that, it seems. I'm going to see if I turn this light off, if it would help. Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to look at this and look at the head. I'm going to put my pinky here. and go, okay, so this body from here to here, let's see how many heads tall it is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 4 heads tall. Oh, wait. First I want to see how thick this boat is and see how many boat thicknesses up. Like here is the boat right here. So if I were to measure that, it'd be 2 boat thicknesses tall. So here's 1, 2. So the top of the head should be right about here. Okay? Same about going all the way across. I mean, that's just a guideline. And then we said that this is about 4 heads tall. Okay? So what I do is divide this part into fourths. Right here. So these are just guidelines, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the head first. I'm going to draw the egg shape that's kind of like in the, right here. I'm looking at this man right here. I'm going to draw the spine coming down. I'm going to draw the shoulder line. I'm going to draw the stick figure that I drew. The hips kind of go right here, and this leg is right here, and this leg is where most of the weight is coming on. So then this arm comes out right about here. All right, so now I'm going to go in and put some weight to it. I'm going to put this cylinder shape in right here. I'm going to make this kind of an oval shape. This goes down at an angle, and then you see his arm right there. I mean his hand. Then this hand is right about here. All right. The neck goes up to right about here. And I'll probably shape his head a little bit better. All right. So here's the hips and the back leg. All right. So then you just go in and start shaping it up. But let me do this man over here first. All right. So now I'm going to see how far he is across from the edge. First, what I'm going to do is draw his spine. Okay. Then I'm going to draw his head right here, and you don't see the whole thing. You just see the back part of it. Here's the hat. Okay. Then you see kind of where the shoulder line is. You see where the waistline is. Then he doesn't have quite as many details, so I'm going to do like the cylinder shape. Then here's the hips. Then you see his arms doing this kind of thing. I'm just doing the stick figure part first. Okay. Then you go in, put more meat on it. All right, then you take your, once you get to that point, then you start erasing what shouldn't be there. So you're going to just erase the skeleton or the stick figure that shouldn't be there. Okay, and then you really start shaping it up. There's like an apron that comes up around here. Okay, So once I started shaping it up, like you can, what I did right here, this is how you do the ball cap. You need to make sure it covers up the head as much as it does in the picture. And it's kind of like that. Need to go through and put like the wrinkles in there. All right, so you really just clean it up and clean it up and clean it up. All right, so then I wanted to make it more Jonathan Greenish. Okay, so this is my sketch. All right, so here's one that I've been working on. So I wanted to make it more Jonathan Greenish and put like a big hat. I think I'll leave this hat the way it is just because I like it. Then we're gonna do this in crayon. So I don't want too tiny of details. So I'm thinning out the grass some right here. I've got some more details of my boat in there. I've got this that's here. I got the rope that's coming through, and then I got to decide what I'm going to do in the background, which I think what I'll do is have more marsh grass over here. But I don't want it too detailed because I got to get a thick crayon in there. Once I do that, I'm going to go through and I am going to outline everything in Sharpie. Okay? So this is marsh grass behind here. And then I might have some trees. And I'll come back and show you what it looks like once I start doing the crayon and Sharpie.